What's your most embarrassing moment?
I know something embarrassing. I totally ran over this girl. Not in a car, and she wasn't injured, but I was giving a campus tour. If you were on this tour, I'm sorry. Over here on Pedestrian Walkway, where we're standing right now, we talk about studying abroad. At our university, studying abroad is a really cool thing because there's 55 plus countries, lots of different options.
Yeah.
It's very flexible. Flexibility is the big joke. And where we're standing right now, there are these big 15-foot tall flagpoles, and right down that direction, that one right there, is not properly affixed to the ground. It's not. So what I started to do is you started talking almost. You started talking about studying abroad, and you're like, oh, 55 plus countries, 6 out of 7 continents. And the joke was that you go over and you say, hey, we're as flexible as this pole right here. And then I go and I rattle the pole as I say it. It's not funny. Nobody laughs, but I think it's funny because like poles aren't supposed to move like that.
Yeah.
So we get down there on a campus tour. It's a Friday morning, so the place is empty.
Yeah.
And there's one girl sitting there on the phone in the semicircle with the bad pole. So we go across the side to the other pole. And I can't do it at that pole. So I tell the tour group, I'm like, hey guys, I'm sorry I look a little bit out of it. I like to go on the other side. I have a joke over there and I can't do it right now. And then the moms on that tour were like, do the joke. And I was like, okay, peer pressure. So I talk about studying abroad. I talk about how flexible it is. And then right as I'm about to go, I check behind us, like, oh, they're walking behind us. I wouldn't have wanted to run them over. But then they kept going. So like, okay, I'm good. And I'm turn. And literally this is the speed at which I go. And studying abroad at the University of Tennessee, I go like that. She's right here. She's right behind me, broadside, shoulder her, knock her down. My name tag goes flying. She drops her books in front of like 30 prospective students and parents. And then they make me go and say the joke anyway. So I have to go across the side and I say it and nobody laughs. So I thought about that moment for a long time. No, thanks for laughing.